Well, good morning. I'm Sean Hammond here from the Laker Country Weather Center. It is your Wednesday weather update video. Glad to be back here with you guys. And, of course, the big talk of last couple of days has been the chance of snowfall coming up this weekend. And we're going to talk more about that coming up. Well, we're going to do it right now. There's the radar at 5:42 this morning. You could see nothing, absolutely nothing going on right now across the Commonwealth. Check the temperatures out there. We are sitting at, let's zoom it in here real quick. Got 27 right now in Jamestown and Russell Springs. 20s for much of the region. How about 17 right now in Burkesville down in Cumberland County? Looks like the high today will get up to the low 40s by later on this afternoon. All right, let's start jumping into the models here and looking at what we may be seeing this weekend. So right now we are going to start out with the GFS model. And we will run this, that's going through today, so let's get this up to about Friday afternoon. And you can see as we go through the day on Friday, that system is having snow showers and mixed precipitation to our west. And watch as we go into Friday night and into early Saturday morning. Look at that sharp line. You've got a sharp line basically from parts of eastern Illinois, south central Indiana, and through much of central Kentucky. And that's a very, very sharp line. Below that line, you can see the green, which indicates rain. North of that line, the blue, which is snowfall, and even a little bit of mixed precipitation there in the pink areas. Saturday morning, that continues to move off to the east, and then by late Saturday afternoon and into the evening hours, things will be drying out. Maybe some leftover showers coming up on Sunday. So that run of the model, not a whole lot for us. Let's jump over to the European model here, and I will pull that up. There we go. There's the European. And so let's jump back into that. And let's get this up to, again, we'll go up to Friday night and into early Saturday. You can see very similar to the GFS, although this run doesn't have a whole lot of winter precipitation from really anybody in Kentucky. It's got that changeover coming rather late as the system is already pretty much off to our north and east. A pretty good chance of snow from about north central Kentucky and then over into parts of West Virginia. And then again on the backside, you'll look out for some showers. So European, not much there. Now let's jump over into the Canadian model. Let's pull that up here. And we will, again, do the same. Get this up to Friday night and into early Saturday. Now watch this model. This one has that line further to the south, and matter of fact, has Russell County and the Lake Cumberland area getting some snowfall. However, though, that's just one model showing that. So y'all know how I am. I cannot stand trying to do winter weather. It can be, like I said, let's back this up here. Look how sharp that line is, man. I mean, south of that line, you've got the precipitation, a cold rain. North of that line, it's snowfall. It's so hard to tell. So again, keep in mind the forecast that I'm about to tell you guys, it is valid today. Always subject to change. Anytime in Mother Nature, it's always subject to change, but especially when it comes to wintry weather. And with that being said, this is the thinking right now. This is Friday into Saturday. The county shaded in pink, which is to our north. That's where we have the best chance. Again, not getting into any kind of accumulations just yet. Like I said, too early. Don't like to go real early on these things. The best chance clearly to the north of the Lake Cumberland region. And then for us, right now, we've got mostly rain, which that will be a chilly rain at that. So, again, that's the current thinking. Like I said, it's all subject to change. By tomorrow morning, or actually some of the models later this afternoon may have more snow to the south, may have more of the rainfall to the north, and basically keeps most of Kentucky in the rain shield. Like I said, there's so many different factors that you have to look out for when it comes to trying to forecast snowfall. And again, those little sharp lines just make such a difference. If that low pressure moves a little bit further to the south, that'll bring more snow for us. A little bit further to the north, it'll be mostly rain. That's just how sharp that line is. So again, something we're going to be continuing to watch. The Weather Service in Louisville keeping a watch on it as well. And of course, we will be providing multiple updates as we get closer to Friday and into the weekend. I think we'll have a much better look at things probably tomorrow, but especially into Friday, obviously. But once we start to get some of those shorter range models, I'm talking about the NAM model, talking about the high-resolution NAM model and, of course, the hour-by-hour model. Once we get those shorter mesoscale localized models in place, we'll be able to get a better look. When you're dealing with the GFS and the Euro, at longer range, you got to kind of watch those. I see people all the time on social media. They'll take a model all the way out to the very end of it, which can be over 360 hours. And sometimes those models will show some crazy stuff like snowstorms, things like that. You can't always believe the models. Matter of fact, even the short-term models get it wrong at times as well. But again, I think we'll have a better understanding coming up tomorrow and be able to give you a more precise forecast for the weekend. All right, that will do it for today's weather update. Thanks for tuning in and have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Wednesday.